Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on Windows Movie Maker Basics. In this session, I will show you how to create a video presentation with photos, video, and narration, editing the project together using Movie Maker's timeline feature. For this tutorial, we will be using Windows Movie Maker 2.6, which gives us more editing capabilities than Live Movie Maker or Movie Maker 2012. If you don't already have Movie Maker 2.6 on your computer, you can download it for free from Microsoft's website. Now, before starting on a project, the best practice would be to save all of the media files that you'll be using for your video into a single folder on your computer. Then, open Movie Maker and immediately save the project. So go to the File menu and click Save Project. Locate where you saved your media files, and we're going to save this project file in the same folder. Give it a name, and click Save. The four main steps that we will be going through in this session are importing media, editing the audio and visual elements together, adding video effects and transitions, and finally, creating the final movie file. First, I'm going to start by importing my media. So in this Movie Tasks panel on the left, if you don't see it, go up and click on the Tasks button at the top. We're going to choose Import Video, and I'm going to locate my video file I want to use and click Import. And it'll be added to the collection, and you'll see a preview of it on the right hand side here. Next, I'm going to import pictures. Click on Import Pictures. I'm going to actually select all of these pictures at once. To do that, I'm going to click on the first picture, go to the end, hold down my Shift key on the keyboard and select the last picture, and then I'll choose everything in between, and then click Import. Now those are added to the collection as well. Now you may or may not see a preview of the photos in this playback window, and if not, that's okay. It's just kind of a quirk of Movie Maker. It'll still work just fine in your project. So last, I'm going to import my narration. So I'll click that and import it. Now that's been added to the collection. Okay, so the next main step of this tutorial is editing the audio and imagery together. Now when you first open Movie Maker 2.6, the bottom section may be set up in storyboard mode. I actually prefer to use the timeline mode, so I'm going to switch over to that first. Just click on the Show Timeline button. Okay. Now I'm going to drag my audio down to the audio music track and put it at the beginning. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. You can do that by clicking on the zoom button. Before I add my photos and video, I'm actually going to put in a title slide at the very beginning. If I were to just start dragging a photo down here, it would actually be required to start at the beginning of the video. So since I want to put in a title first, let's just go ahead and do that. So to add a title, under this Movie Tasks panel, choose Make Titles or Credits, and I'm going to choose to add a title at the beginning. Just give it a quick title. And there's more options. You can see a preview of what it looks like right now. It just defaults to a blue background with white text. I'm just going to change the color of the background really quick. So we'll click on that and choose different color and OK. You can change your fonts, you can make things bold or italic, change the size, and so on. You can even change your title animation, but I'm just going to leave it as is. When you're finished, click Done, Add Title to Movie, and you'll notice it drops it automatically onto the timeline for you. So I'm actually going to make it a little bit longer. Anytime you have a title or text on a slide, it's a good idea to make it a bit longer so you have time to read it. So how you can change the duration of a clip is just by clicking on the right side of it. You'll notice it changes to a double red arrow, and when it does that, you can click and drag it to make it longer or shorter. You can see I'm going to make it about 8-9 seconds. Okay, now I'm going to start adding my photos. So let's start with this one, click and drag it down. As I go, I'm going to also add in transitions. You can do it after you've dropped in all of your imagery, but then that'll actually change the length of your final video, so it's a good idea to kind of do it as you go. So easy way to do that is just click and hold on it and drag it over top of the left one. You can see as I did that, there's a little blue bar that appears. So it automatically adds a nice cross dissolve for you. Just shorten this a little bit. Okay, start adding more pictures and adding transitions. drop in more. Like I said, I like to add my transitions as I go. That way when I get to the end I know how long it really is going to be. And I won't have to adjust it after the fact. It's also a good idea to listen to your narration before you start making your video and determine not only what pictures you want to use, but what order you want to put them in. That'll make this editing stage a lot quicker. See, I can just click and drag them down in order, and I already know kind of sort of the lengths that I want each one to be. Okay, and let's see the last one. Actually, I want to put in my video here now. So it'll actually be dragged onto the same track. You notice it's called video track. That means video or any imagery that you're using. So I'm going to click and drag my video right onto there, and it'll actually drop the audio onto another track as well. For this particular video, I do not want my audio to play because I don't want it to detract from my narration. So right click on the audio part of the clip and choose mute. So that'll just completely mute the volume. Won't have to worry about that playing over top of the narration. Okay, and same thing as with the photos, you can change the duration of a video clip, just by clicking and dragging the beginning or end of it. And you'll notice in the playback window you can see a preview of what it's cutting out of the video. Okay, I'll make this transition and add in my closing graphic, and then playback just to see where we're at with the video. So I'll move my playback head and click play. Come visit us at the Student Multimedia Studio in person or online at www.kent.edu. Okay, so let's adjust a little bit of these. You can adjust the duration of a clip after you've already put in transitions. Just make sure you have that red arrow show up. That'll let you adjust it. It'll still maintain the dissolves. We'll shorten that a little bit. We'll shorten this one, just to give a little more time for the end of the video. See, it shifts everything. That's why I said it's a good idea to do your dissolves and other transitions while you're doing it, because you'll notice it keeps sliding the whole track over. So, okay, so we have my closing graphic, and last I'm going to add a title to the end of the video. Actually, it would be my closing credits, but it's under the same category in the movie tasks panel. Make titles or credits, so we'll click that, and I'm going to choose to add credits at the end of the movie, and here's where you can just type in whatever you want to say. I'm just going to add a couple really quick to give you an idea. As with the other titles, you can customize the fonts, the background color and everything, transition, the animation, but I'm going to leave this one just as is. So I'm going to hit done, add to movie, it'll drop it in at the end for me, and then I'm going to end it, okay, and actually put a transition, there we go. Let's do a quick preview, see where we're at. I want to start it right here. Professional staff. Come visit us at the Student Multimedia Studio in person or online at www.kent.edu. Okay, since my narration is giving a web address, I wanted to have that appear on the screen, so that's why I have this closing graphic. Another type of title that you can add to your video is kind of like a caption. So we're going to go back to the titles or credits button, and I'm going to choose to add title on the selected clip. So make sure you have the right clip selected. I'm going to put it on top of this closing graphic and click that title on the selected clip, and then just type what you want to say. So I do want to make some adjustments to this. I'm going to change the size just so I have it all up here on one line. And the color, since it's going to be on a white background, change that also. Hit OK, and then add it to movie. And it's going to add it where the playhead's currently located. So you can see I have it right at the beginning of the clip, and that's where it dropped it. It's down in the title overlay track, and you can adjust, you know, like I said, where you put it in that clip, but also how long it appears. So let's preview that really quick. Start here. At www.kent.edu/library/SMS. So it's a little restricted in that it only puts the caption or the title in the middle of the screen. That's why I put it on top of a closing graphic. But it's, you know, it's a simple way to add that to your video if you need it. Okay, one last thing I want to add to these is a video effect to the beginning and the end. I want to add a fade in and a fade out. To do that, I'm going to right click on the first clip and choose video effects. And then I'm going to choose to fade in from black, so I select that and click add and then hit OK. And as I do that, you'll see a little star appear. That means the video effect has been added. So do the same thing with the end, right click, choose video effects, choose fade out to black, and there's other choices you can, you know, pick from, but this is what I'm going to use. Click add and then OK. And there it appeared at the end as well. So I'm going to save this project. Okay, so I'm finished with my video. I'm ready to create my final movie file. To do that, go up to the File menu and click Save Movie File. I'm going to save it to my computer. Click Next. Give it a name. And make sure to save it in the same folder where you've saved your project file and your media. Okay, go Next. Best choice is what they default to, which is best quality for playback on my computer, so we'll leave that. Click Next. And it's going to start saving the movie file. So we'll return to this when it's done saving. Okay, my movie file has been saved. So when I click Finish, it's going to do the playback for us. Let's see. Located on the first floor of the Kent State University Library, the Student Multimedia Studio provides currently enrolled KSU students with a wide range of multimedia equipment, software, and support. At the SMS, students can create PowerPoint, web, video, and audio presentations, as well as scan and edit documents and photographs. They can also create graphics and animation and get one-on-one technology support from peer mentors or professional staff. Come visit us at the Student Multimedia Studio in person or online at www.kent.edu/library/SMS. Okay, this concludes the video tutorial on Windows Movie Maker Basics. If you have questions or need help troubleshooting your project, either stop in or contact us at 330-672-0221 or kentstatesms@gmail.com. Thank you.